Well, King Philippe of Belgium is echoing what many are concerned with, and my short translation of the King's concerns are: here you have the United States and Britain, which are the two largest perpetrators of international imperialism, exploitation, theft of resources. Both of these two countries have gone around the world and engaged in wanton violence, ethnic cleansing, warmongering, and created the situation with regard to refugees and people fleeing their homes because of the wars perpetrated by the United States and by Britain, because of the British and American or Anglo-American policies in the Middle East since World War I. These two countries created these problems, and as a result, you've had these, the flood of refugees into Europe and elsewhere, and you have countries that have courageously stepped up, such as Germany, because of its unique experience in history, and other countries that have a humanitarian experience enshrined in their history, like Belgium and the Netherlands and other countries. And they're being left now to basically pay the tab and, to use a colloquial term, holding the bag of the United States and Britain's, dirty actions. And you have the United States and Britain saying, we are now going to disassociate from the international community that those two countries have, gone around and wreaked havoc and created the mess, and now they are going to now become isolationist countries. The United Kingdom are now leaving the European Union with the Brexit vote. The United States with the new Trumpism, hearkening back to the American firstism, is wanting to be isolationist. And it's very convenient to basically romp around and take advantage of your superpower status, wreak havoc on the world, and then when you experience the blowback, and the term blowback is a CIA term, but the CIA warned the United States government for years that the United States and the West would experience blowback from other countries as a result of their horrific foreign policy. And what's the United States and Britain's solution to blowback? Instead of humbling themselves and making things right like a good citizen would do, or a good world citizen, they basically slammed the door and said, we made the mess, we burned your countries down, we've displaced all your citizens, we've killed your mothers, your fathers, your children, and now we're closing the doors and leaving you all to fend for yourself. And the image of the little boy dead on the beach in Greece should serve as an image to the world of what the United States and Britain truly are by their recent actions. The United States used to be what Ronald Reagan called a shining city on the hill, and you hear, give us your tired, your weak. The sign on the front door of the United States used to say, everyone's welcome. Now we're basically leaving dying children on the doorstep. And it's a sad testament to the moral bankruptcy of the United Kingdom and the United States that for 100 years or more, they have exploited people, engaged in what can only be described as genocide and ethnic cleansing and stealing resources. And now they've experienced some blowback for the last, say, 5 years of their policies, and they're saying, oh, well, we have to take care of our own, and they're slamming the door shut on the faces of humanity that they have displaced and harmed. And it's morally bankrupt, it's culturally bankrupt from from a Western point of view, and the King of Belgium should be commended for stepping up and saying something about it. But I doubt his words will be heard in London and in Washington, because let's face it, London and Washington are the centers of both economic and political power on the world stage for the short term. The good thing is In the long term, the power will shift from Washington and London to Moscow and Delhi and Beijing, and that'll be real justice.